Okay, so this right here, I'm gonna do a walkthrough of my Vexus 1980. So this boat there's a story behind it. So this boat is actually a 2021 model, but it had the hull replaced last fall. So technically it's a 2024 hull. It's got my original motor, all that stuff, but I'm just gonna do a walkthrough. Here's how I have this thing laid out for 2025. So first things first, we've got Minn Kota Ultrex 80-pound thrust. It's got the Lowrance Elite 9 Ti2 flush mounted. This right here is we have a 9-inch Garmin live scope. We left it at the house, that's why you don't see it there. Like I said, recessed foot pedal tray. I like that. It makes it really easy when you're fishing all day. You're not sitting here, you know, with your foot up on one leg. Like a flamingo, you can actually stand here and fish and have some pretty decent balance. Like I said, got a Minn Kota Ultrex 80-pound thrust, the built-in Lowrance that we got from the factory, and then I added this Garmin live scope. The only thing about this mount, I mean, it's not a horrible mount, but I'm gonna be honest, it costs less than 80 bucks. It's a Bass Pro Shops mount. It's decent, but like you can see, like it's got a little play in it. Like you're constantly having to tighten this knob. If you don't fish a ton, this is a great mount. I don't even know the name of it. Like I said, I think it's Bass Pro Shops brand, 80 bucks. But if you're gonna fish a ton, like as much as I fish, I really need to upgrade that. But it's one of those things, like it's kind of work, so I haven't done anything to it. And for this walkthrough, like, we didn't get anything nice and pretty. Like, this is a legit, we're out here fishing, just gonna do a walkthrough. So in this side compartment, you can see I've got my live scope black box down there, mounted that, ran all my cords up here, and, you know, got a spare life jacket, got some crappie fishing stuff, a graph cover. We normally keep this pretty empty. Now, me and my brother do fish a ton out of this boat. Sometimes we have it pretty loaded down right now, but like in here we put life jackets, rain gear, some rod covers, stuff like that. And then right here in front of the consoles, the cooler, you can see we got trash in it, mooch minnow bags, water, had the flu or strep a couple weeks back, so got some cough drops. And then on the other side, this is our main rod locker. Got a couple sticks in here. So you can see, I don't know how many rods I got in there. I would probably say 10 rods maybe. Got my lights in here. The only thing that I dislike is this rod tube. I wish that was gone. We have considered pulling it out, but only thing is I don't like the idea of pulling the rod tubes out and then just having bare metal up here. So we got to figure out about that. But so far, I mean, it's not horrible, but you can see we really got 10 or 12 rods in here and probably that many on the front deck. So then we'll step back here and I'll show you. This is the biggest compartment and the most full. So honestly, this is what it looks like. There's times like we get it all nice and neat, and then you get something, you get a pack of little Z-Hogs lined up in here, spare baits, GoPro stuff, I mean just all kind of stuff. This is my brother's fancy little boxes that he puts, I don't even know what this is, some kind of crazy jig head minnow bait, but that's what our center compartment looks like. It's controlled chaos, as you could say. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, we've got, I'd probably say there's 10 or 12 of those in here. I've got a tub with fishing line in it, boxes. My brother's got more up here. I mean, we probably have 12 to 14 3700s in there on top of these little bags, boxes. I got a tub down here that's got plastics in it. So, I mean, we have a good bit of stuff in this center compartment. It could be better organized. They do make aftermarket divider, but my thing is, I'm gonna spend 200 bucks and it's gonna take up space in there when it's just gonna be a mess anyway. Down here, I do like this on the step up. It's got places to put your tools. Once again, mess. We got honey buns in here. I mean, look at this. Is this a snack for a human? Is it a snack for a fish? I don't even know what that says, but obviously it's good. Here's a tip. This is a tip, pro tip. If you're fishing in 2025 and you see a bait that you don't know what the writing on the package says, just buy it. Buy it, use your live scope, throw it out there and catch fish. That's all you have to do. But like I said, normally, honestly, I never like it like this because what I do is I use this as my day box. So if I'm out here fishing or doing a crappie guide trip, I'll put hooks, my little baits, sinkers, I'll put my minnow net, I'll put spare line. This is what we normally treat as the day box, but right now the day is not going too well. I haven't caught a lot of fish, so it's kind of turned into a junk box. But right here, your co-angler rod storage. We can see got a couple rods strapped down. We are really good about putting spare baits down here. Just hook them in the side of the carpet, throw them in here so you can see what we've been doing. No secret, throwing a crankbait. But then got our, you know, console right here. So I'll go ahead and sit down. This is the built-in unit, same Lowrance Elite Ti2. They're wired together. Got all your gauges here, key. And here's what I like about this boat. I like these real switches. Guess what? I want to turn the bilge pump on. Boom. Turn the horn on. You hold it like that. We don't have anything, no fancy screen. I don't have an iPad down here telling me that I got fish in my live well. Like, I don't need all that. I don't want to, I mean, I love this boat and I like it's simple, but it's a good boat. Right here, you've got our center console. You know, I think they call it a coin box. Once again, a bunch of crap in there. Scales, wallet that's probably empty, a speaker, registration, 2 cup holders, and I'm trying to think anything else down there. Oh yeah, got a hot foot. That's pretty standard on a bass boat, a fishing boat like this. I'll show you this disaster back here. So normally, we try to keep a lot of weight in the back. This compartment's not as full as it normally is. So I got some tools down there, rope, spare life jacket, weigh-in bags, a med kit, not a first aid kit, that's a med kit right there. Got some empty live wells because it's freezing. You can see some remnants of an old crappy fishing trip. Got some scales down there. But I do like these live wells. It's just one big box. It's only got one, you know, one plumbing for it, but one big box, got the divider in it. You can take it out if you need to. For our battery box back here, we have got, this is another pro tip, little stick, put that bad boy right there, boom, it's open. So we got our main power switch right here, cranking battery, 2 trolling motor batteries, and then that red Dakota lithium, that's what we use for our live scope. And you can see I custom wired this myself. Just leave that switch right there, strap it in, good to go. You don't need Sonar Pros. Just go in your garage, order the wire on Amazon, rig it up, just as good. And then lastly, we have got some plastics back here. Like I said, normally we'll have 3700s back here, but we kind of got in a rush and loaded the boat up and headed to the lake. So that's why we've got more plastics. But then again, I mean, these plastics are heavy. Got spare life jacket, battery charger right there, all that kind of stuff. So like I said, this is just a walkthrough Vexus 1980 boat. This is the royal blue color. Trying to think I didn't miss anything. But yeah, this right here is our boat. This is a 2025 boat walkthrough. If you have one of these boats, you need some ideas on how to get it laid out, or if you're just interested in a boat, or if you're like me and you're not going to buy a new boat, you just like watching these videos, this is for you. And then lastly, got the 150 Mercury 4-stroke. You can see them running over a bunch of bugs. And got the drain plug right here. Got a swim ladder in case you want to jump in or you fall in or whatever. And that's about it. So this right here is a walkthrough of a Vexus 1980. Thank y'all for watching it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel.